Hey, what's up everybody, RJ back with another review. Today we're going to review WrestleMania 17 on DVD. This was in Houston, Texas on April 1st, 2001. This is a 2-disc set. Let's open it up real quick. There's disc 1, and there's disc 2. Looks exactly the same, just one shows this one, disc 2 obviously. And there's the guide there. Just going to pull it out so I can do the match listings. Here's the back of the case. There you see Edge and Jeff Hardy. That was in the TLC match I'll talk about in a second. Then there's The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on this. This was a very good WrestleMania. Personally, in my opinion, one of the best WrestleManias to this day. I'm going to start with disc 1 here. First match of the night was Chris Jericho versus William Regal. This was for the Intercontinental Championship. At the time, William Regal was the GM and stuff, and it was an okay match. Wasn't too bad. Jericho performed pretty well that night, and Regal didn't do too bad either. And after that, it was APA versus APA and Taz, versus Right to Censor. With APA having Jacqueline in the corner and Right to Censor having Steven Richards, the leader of Right to Censor, in their corner. It wasn't too bad of a match. Then we go on to Raven versus the Big Show versus Kane in a triple threat hardcore match for the Hardcore Championship. Raven came in as champion. It was a pretty good match in my opinion. I liked it a lot. I missed the hardcore title. I wish they'd bring it back. They went everywhere. They went backstage. People went through windows. At one time, they're chasing each other in golf carts. So it was a really, I enjoyed that match a lot. After that, it was Test versus Eddie Guerrero for the European Championship. That match it wasn't too bad. It was all right. Then after that, it was Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit. And that, in my opinion, was one of the best matches of the night. I really enjoyed that match. A great technical match. After that, we move on to Ivory versus China. That match was pretty stupid. I didn't like it really at all. It wasn't that good. After that, it was Shane McMahon versus Mr. McMahon. And that was the match where he was acting like Linda was on drugs and stuff leading up to that match, and Shane wanted to get him back for everything that was going on and stuff with Trish and all that stuff. But it was a pretty good match. They had Linda out there, and Trish came out there and stuff, and it was pretty good. I liked it. It was alright. Then after that, another one of the best matches of the night, Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys in a TLC 2 match. This is the match where they had that huge highlight of Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off the top. That was in this match. It was pretty good. I liked it. And after that, we move on to the Gimmick Battle Royal. The Gimmick Battle Royal was all these old school wrestlers, and stuff, the over top rope battle royal. It had like Vladimir Kozlov, Iron Sheik, Earthquake, Tugboat, Brother Love, Sergeant Slaughter, One Man Gang, Doink the Clown, a lot of other people too. Jim Cornette was even in there for a few, and it wasn't too bad. It was interesting to see all those old guys again. They had Bobby the Brain and Mean Gene, commentating, which was cool to see them, out there commentating. But after that, we had the Triple H versus Undertaker match. It was a pretty good match. They went everywhere too. They were out in the crowd for a while. It was pretty good. I liked that match a lot too. Then we move on to the main event of the night, which by far, was definitely the best match. The headlining match, The Rock versus Stone Cold 2. This is the night that Stone Cold went heel. That match was a pretty long match, and dang, The Rock took so much punishment that night, and Stone Cold did too. It was a really good match. I liked it a lot. Mr. McMahon came out there and stuff afterwards. Well, not afterwards, during the match, and some stuff happened. I don't want to give away everything, but if you're a hardcore wrestling fan like me, you already know what happened in the second fight between them. But I'll let you guys watch that for yourselves. I don't want to ruin everything. Then we can move on to special features on this, and this thing has a decent amount of special features. Not as much as some of the later WrestleManias, like the 3-disc sets with the Hall of Fame stuff, because they didn't have those on it back then. But it had a decent amount of features, including Chris Benoit interview, Grandmaster Sexy, and Steve Blackman versus X-Pac, Justin Credible, and Albert. That was from Sunday Night Heat before the show started. And they have WWF Access in Houston, which was cool. Wish they still do stuff like that a lot. Then after that we had Bushwhackers interview with Lillian Garcia. Not really that impressive there as RC. Let's see here. After that it was Triple H, with the Undertaker incident at WWF Accesses, which is pretty much just them getting in an altercation the night before the show, hype up the pay-per-view. Then they had the next night on Raw, which The Rock called out, and Stone Cold, and they ended up doing a cage match, for the rematch for the title and stuff. And they show that, well, most of it anyways, but overall it was a pretty good pay-per-view, and like I said, it's, in my opinion, one of the best WrestleManias to date. And this has been my review of WrestleMania 17 from Houston, Texas, 2001. I appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe and comment, and just let me know if you want me to review something. Thanks a lot, RJ.